The Big E, Elvin Hayes, having a great year for Washington. 9th in scoring, 7th in rebounding, playing more now due to the injury to Bob Dandridge. And the Big E from his patented spot, averaging 22 points a game. Williams and Richardson, as we mentioned, Dandridge is not in there, and Greg Ballard has been opening at that forward spot in place of the veteran.
Ball right to the basket.
Two very physical teams, and here's Greg Ballard, the third-year man out of the University of Oregon. Elvin Hayes, the Big E, answers at the other end.
He's been doing that for 12 years. That patented shot in the lane. He turns around and falls away, and hardly anybody can get to that shot.
Elvin Hayes, that is a shot that he will shoot every chance he gets.
He sure will. Double team that time, and he still was able to put it up.
Out to Jim Clemens. The Big E, 16-12, the Knicks with the lead, and he has everybody on him that time. Cartwright and Richardson double-teamed, and he's fouled. Elvin Hayes makes it 16-13 in favor of the Knicks. Back up to a 5-point lead. Elvin Hayes, from way out that time, gets the touch and the roll. What did he have? 6 steals in a game against San Antonio this week. Here's Elvin Hayes. Boy, you lean in like that, and it's all over. 9 points for the Big E. Tough one last night in San Diego, and had to drive down to L.A. to play that.
They sure did. Same thing that the Knicks are doing here, playing and coming back playing this morning.
Unseld is fouled. I should say they drove up. Here's the Big E. 2-point lead for the Knicks. Elvin trying to tie it up, and he has 28 all. 1:41 to go in this first period. Playing more, and Richardson's trying to get it inside of Porter. Here comes Kevin Porter. The man who can really amount the assists at times, shot instead. I think that surprised New York.
So far with Dick Motta and the Bullets.
Williams trying one on the baseline. That'll be off of New York. Washington now with a chance to climb back in, trailing by 3
points already in the game. His season's average is 20.
Elvin Hayes off the glass, and the Big E with 14 points for the afternoon. And the rebound by Ray Williams, who seems to be all over the place, and Unseld. John Williamson rejected though beautifully by Marvin Webster. Kevin Porter. Hayes. Boy, he loads it up in a hurry.
He sure does. Marvin Webster, the human eraser.
Score, 6 minutes remaining until halftime. Elvin Hayes lets everybody go up. That ball was partially deflected, follows his own shot, and he's fouled. Good second effort by Elvin Hayes, 34-year-old veteran. Listen, what a year this man is having. He also has 5 rebounds today. Washington now by 2. Richardson, who came back in after that last time out, as did this man, Bill Cartwright, against Unseld. Hayes is there again, and Hayes with his 6th rebound of the day. He does it with kind of a final note to it. You just clear out. I would think go with a small forward very long. Here's Hayes.
Talk about how physical New York is. How about that move by Hayes? Part of that front line that's one of the most physical in the game. The Washington Bullets with Ballard, Unseld, and Hayes.
Greg Ballard. And Richardson going for the rebound and a pushing foul. Now have bumped it back up to a 6-point lead, and maybe 7 here. The technical plus the personal. 7-point lead now for Washington.
And 22 points for the Big E.
Ray Williams. Williams can't get it to go. Toby Knight, but Hayes comes away off to Kevin Porter. Richardson down there, but Porter beat him. He had to wait on that pass, and it didn't look like he'd make it in time.
It was a great outlet pass by Elvin. That's the only way he could get it down there, was to lob it up like that.
Knight tries to force a shot. Hayes had a hand on it. It will be New York's ball, and Hayes is playing with enthusiasm. In the spurts. Porter now, they trap him in the backcourt. Off to Ballard. John Williamson, and I thought he's going to shoot it again. Here's Elvin Hayes. He faked Monroe and took it in.
Great drive by the Big E. With that fake, got the one defensive man by it.
Forced it up. But look at this rebound by Larry Demick. Good second effort, but he can't get it to go. Hayes off to Clemens. Jim Clemens, the Big E, and the Big E's there.
Gets his hands on the ball, what he's going to do with it. 26 points.
Can't believe how this game has turned around.
Incredible.
Kevin Porter, Ray Williams on him. Porter trying to make things happen. Hayes follows, and there's what Porter can do. Just penetrate and make something develop. And Kevin Porter's open. Gets it off to Hayes. Elvin Hayes going to try to find a better spot.
It's interesting that the better spot for Elvin is often a step or two farther out from the basket. It's 38-16.
A 10-point game, 12 minutes remaining. Elvin Hayes forced the shot, and he got it. That was a fine shot, but it went through.
31.
31 points. Hayes, the leading scorer in the game. He has 32. 102-94. Just inside 10 minutes, and Elvin Hayes now has 34 points. Real pleasant surprise. Excellent shooter, as evidenced by today. Kevin Porter again making things happen. Gets it off to E, and that gets 2 more points, and the Bullets are still in it. And Dick Motta down. And pushing and shoving between Hayes and Merriweather, and some angry people right now. It's the shot in this game. There's your time remaining.
If it's not one of them, it's another. It's Toby Knight or Cartwright.
Hayes at the other end.
Well, that's what Brett Holtzman has been wanting with this young team, to get them to play as a team. That's really a good point for a young team like New York is.
Elvin Hayes, follow-away jumper against Merriweather, and Elvin Hayes now with 41. That is one below his high for the year. Toby Knight. The basket will not count. It's a loose ball foul.
And that was actually a good foul by Toby Knight, fouling Elvin.
In the field in this fourth quarter, that's a high for the year. 43 points for Elvin Hayes. What a job this man has done after trailing at halftime by 12 points. Come thundering back in this game to take a 133-124 victory after losing by 3 points last night to the Boston Celtics.